Hi there. Morning. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. That's better. Yes, that actually fills up the screen. Good morning. How are you doing this sleepy Sunday morning? I don't know if it's sleepy for you, but it certainly took me forever to wake up. Good morning, the Blue Owl. How are you? And Twitch and OBS are once again lying to me, saying that the ads start in 20 seconds when they appear to already be going. You are awake and it's 4 a.m. Oh my goodness. Wait, no, it. Okay, I haven't finished my tea, but I'm having a hard time doing that math. That would put you 20 hours. And really? Ish, something like that. No, that actually is right, because if Australia is like 16, then you would be like 18. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. I need more tea, clearly. And I'm sorry you're awake at 4 a.m. I certainly was not. I should have been awake a lot earlier than I was this morning, but 4 a.m. was never even a goal. It is never a goal. I don't think it was a goal for you either, probably. But I am here to try more Explorers Guild caches. Timelines are hard. They are wibbly and they are wobbly, and hemispheres don't help. Um, but that said, looks like, speaking of time, it is night out. And last I heard, night was building. So, oh, actually, night left. Never mind. But let's sleep the night away anyway. It's really hot tonight, hard to sleep. Ah, we're having the opposite here where it's very cold at night. Um, okay. So far we have found Cold Change, Atlantis, and Purple Sparkles. Um, I am only taking one because so far I have managed one of these per stream, if that. So, and ads. Great. Thank you very much. Um, and now those should be the last ads that you see. Merry Christmas. Okay, let's head out and see what we can find. Could grab more rockets while I was home. You are very welcome. Okay. So that way. Starters. Now, with a name like Sandcastle, I'm half tempted to expect it to be at spawn, but these are hard caches and they are way further out from spawn than that. They are certainly not at. But I assume it's going to be a sandy area. I did make sure I was prepared. I've got frog lights if I need to do underwater searching stuff and need to mark off areas like I would do above ground with torches. Extra firework rockets. I've got ender pearls. I have doors. I have in my ender chest that I totally have in my inventory, yes, backpack and Dr. Liz's beacon box, which contains conduit. I am more prepared than I have been for any other one of these. This one isn't a water one. I mean, with a name like Sandcastle, I kind of figured it wasn't, but there was no guarantee that Purple Sparklies would be, and it was, so. Yeah. I make no assumptions at this point. For any lurkers just tuning in, this is the Greenhouse SMP. This is the Steeneros Patreon server. The Blue Owl, who is in chat, has created something called the Explorers Guild. We have caches to find all over the server. I have, with some help, found the easy and medium caches, and now I am working on the hard ones. So I need to follow this compass to a location that is, I think, at least between 500 and 500 blocks from spawn, if I am not mistaken, and something like 70 block radius from the. I should have looked at directions before I left. It's a decent distance away from the lodestone that the compass is pointing to. Can be in caves or underwater, but well, has just assured me that this one is not a water one. The last two were. And one of the really cool things about the Explorers Guild is it does get us out exploring parts of the server that we otherwise might not see. Because, we tend to spend time at our own bases, visiting each other at our bases, but none of these caches are on anybody's base or at any of the projects or event areas. So really gets us to go out and explore up to 75 blocks from the. Thank you. It was something like that ish. And if the last couple have been any indication, I will spend much of this stream frustrating anyone who's watching who can see the shulker boxes that I am walking past multiple times without noticing them, because my powers of observation are epic. Wait. This is our base. I'm going to fly over our base. Because we're going east. Which is a thing I should have figured out before. Because it says it right above my hotbar. To be well past our base. But this is probably the northern tip. Yes, that looks like. Yep, this is the abandoned frozen village. Has a name that I cannot remember. The last two I did were probably the hardest of the hard. Yay! Maybe I won't need quite as much help to find this one. I definitely needed a lot of nudging and yeah. The last two. Yeah. Once I found the geode, I was fine. The last one. But finding the geode, I just kept going in circles. And I know I went right past the turn that I needed multiple times. Leaving the Trouble Trio's base. Any moment now, I think they'll be entering Proteus's base. Nice chill music from Orchestereo this morning. So far, this playlist does get a little um, more energetic at various points. And interestingly, I was watching one of Orchesterio's streams the other night. I raided in after a writing stream, and he is working on a new set, I think, for Project Serenity. I'm not sure when it's going to drop, but um, I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's going to sound like or hearing what it's going to sound like. And he does the composing while he's doing Flight Sim. A couple weeks ago, it was Flight Sim over Norway. Friday, it was yeah, and really chill and enjoyable. Um, so when I land and don't have to worry that I'm going to fly myself in lava, I will shout out. Although at some point, um, timer should also give a link. Although I think it's a link to Project Serenity and not to his Twitch, and I should think about doing that. And either adding the Twitch or it makes sense to link to Project Serenity. Camp on a desert village. Seeing a little more shifting in the no, we're past. Oh, okay, yep, it's here somewhere. There we go. So let's plop down a bed. Once I'm sure he's not going to steal it. Oh, go to your own bed. Oh, bye. Bit of mangrove over there, too. It is time for villagers to go to bed. So that I can go to bed without you stealing my bed, because I can't sleep yet. You should be sleeping soon. Go find an elsewhere to be. I still have another few ticks before I can sleep. There we go. And as expected, villager jumping on the bed. You can jump all you like, as long as I can sleep there later. Okay, so we found the lodestone, and we're going to measure out 75 in every direction. So east, we're at 7330, so that'll bring us to 7405. Actually, oh, and Desert Temple, which is already lit up, so that's good. All right. My money is on it being down there, but we're going to mark out our directions anyway. Okay, and 75 this way. Due to 72.45. Eek. Lava. I'm gonna stay away from the lava. Oh, more possibilities. Okay, that's as far as we can go that way. And now for north and south. Okay, we are at negative 1430. It's going to continue negative, so that should bring us to negative 5. Okay. My money is still on that first cave in the easterly direction. We shall see. And honestly, 70 this way is going to be out in the middle of the bar. But that would take us down to I have been told it is not a water one, so not this way. Okay. Let's have a look in the scary cave of scariness. Over this way by the desert temple. I mean, I suppose it could also be in the desert temple because sandcastle. Those, like I said, appear to be already up. Already been down there. Shulker. Add a little more light to the corners just because I'm paranoid. Shulker here. Aha! 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 Ooh, I was correct. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I found it that fast. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now to pick up all my mess. Honeys. Let's not hit George. George would not appreciate that, and I would not appreciate the result. All right. So this is a time where I probably should have grabbed 2 but you know, it's fine. Now that I know the route includes going by our base, I can easily back. Okay. Yeesh. Okay. I think another thing to pick up the bed. The small child has wandered off. Not jumping on it, but good. I know. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Bye. Another desert temple. Bit southwest, 'cause we're well north of our base now. I don't think I realized just how much mangrove swamp we had ended up with. Oh, and how am I on Cherry Mom's base? So I went a little further south than I expected. Leaving Cherry Mom's base. Back up around 700 for ours. I think that was the last cache you hid, so you had kind of run out of both creative energy and also courage for running around scary caves. So it's probably a bit easier than a lot of others. That's fair. Geo territory. Oh, and I'm at the Guardian Farm. Okay, that also has a portal. That works. I'm impressed at just how adventurous you have been in creating these. Yep, it's fine. Everything's fine. I knew there was a drop there. Totally. And did not step in that direction by mistake at all. Forward, not sideways. There we go. Yeah. Into the portal before I do that again. Let's have a little tea. Do I have any side? Have some minecarts. Ride back. Don't use these often enough. I love minecarts. But once we start flying, I tend to forget they're there. Quisha, hello! Welcome to the game, in any case. I'm saying it as if you're in stream. You may or may not be. I don't know. Yep, well. Gaming district. Here we go. Oh, and it's gonna be nighttime. Okay. There you are. Hello. Sleep. How are you doing this morning, Bonquisha? Just did a grocery run. That's always fun. Are you base building this morning, or are you preparing for the playtest later today? I don't think I'm going to be around for, but I imagine is going to be a blast. Hey, and Castle can go back. We'll grab Under the Meadow. And in case we're actually that fast again, although the odds are no, also grab Watch Your Head. Let me grab some more rockets while I'm at it. You're done. You're done your Secret Santa, working on another shroom, but ran out of honeycomb, so you're AFKing for more. Gotcha. Yeah. Blal did an amazing job. Whether you're talking about the Explorers Guild or the Secret Santa setup, whatever. Oh, yes, I also need to, but I'm not going to do that on screen. Secrets. I do need to check my mailbox and find out who my is. I need to make sure that we wrap up back at Roseville, although I, again, will not check my mailbox on stream. All right, this time it looks like we're going a bit west and north. Yeah, I have, because I'm a joiner and apparently ridiculously overconfident. I have 3 Secret Santas to do that I'm aware of. I should double check and make sure I didn't miss something on ZombieCraft, but for last weekend, Lady Viv and I signed up on the Solidara server, and we got a Discord ping that time to go draw names there. And Titancraft, I'm not sure how we're getting our names, because there was magic involved in submitting stuff in the first place. So I may log in and simply find it in my inventory, or it may be in my mailbox here. Or there may be some other thing, but that one was another one where the mods were doing the matchup. I really like that we're specifically doing builds. That is so different and perfect for a point where most of us are very end game at this point. Nothing we really. Still not sure some of the caches with the right level of difficulty, and some seem too difficult to the point it was frustrating for people, which wasn't the point. Probably won't be happening next season for a few days. Well, I mean, that you are certainly under no obligation to do this every season. The fact that you've done it as much as you have is just and I mean, if you're worrying about difficulty level and balance and frustration levels, I'm just going to point you in the direction of Tango and say, if he can't get the difficulty level to his satisfaction on the first, 4th, 5th try, I don't think somebody who hasn't been a professional game dev has any business being down on themselves for struggling with getting the difficulty level just right. And as he's pointed out, if there's not some failure, there's less joy in the successes. So having some that were really frustrating is, I think, necessary to the whole process. Yeah. Oh, world. What? Render? Oh, lag galore. We're just gonna land and swim around on the ground for a bit. The aqua nursing. I'm guessing I am very far from where Bonquisha is, and this is stressing the server out. Okay, good. I'm standing up again. No, no, I'm not. I'm still in the snow, not on the snow. At least none of it's powdered snow so far. So that's good. Okay, whoa! This is ridiculous. This is, I left the server according to you. Okay. There we go. Yep. Where am I going to be when I log back in? I'm standing. Okay, good. Hi. How's my ping? All right. Looks fine. Yeah, that was interesting. The fact that I specifically crashed is what's weird. Because usually it's either connection lag or server lag that does that, but my connection appears to be fine. You don't have to be moving. I'm the one who's moving at speeds in various directions and presumably away from you. Yeah, directly away from you. Exactly. So that means the server's loading stuff in opposite directions, which servers often are not happy to do. I mean, we saw the mess of Hermitcraft when they updated to 1.20. Everyone went in all different directions at the same time. And that was some very interesting lag that they were having. And that's a server that's got a lot of resilience to it. Which compass am I heading towards? Under the meadow. Yeah, they have a really robust server because they have to, with all that redstone and everybody building stuff in all directions. Oh, I'm thinking we're probably maybe coming meadow soon. We're coming up on a meadow, I think. But this doesn't seem far enough out, although since we're on the diagonal, I am not going to do Pythagorean stuff to figure out exactly how far we are from spawn. But we could be, I think we are at this point, definitely more than 5,000 blocks out from spawn. Yeah, we're approaching a 345 right triangle, in fact. Yes. How are the wings doing? Not great. It's also getting late. I think land. Set down the bed. And an ender chest. Grab like half a stack of bottles of enchanting. Those in a second. I know. 1832 is when I can go to sleep. It's darker up there. Stuff could come out. Hurry up. Be 1832. Thank you. Anything out of the woods? Okay. Like we're good. Let's... Hey. It was most of them. Fine. That's what it's for. Okay. Right click, left click, one of those things. Okay, now which way we're going? That. Yeah, same. I mean, I know that's when I can't can sleep, but yet I want to hurry up and sleep, so start spam clicking here. Gotta tell you, there are days I wish I could sleep at 1832 IRL. Um, if I'm outside, I tend to sleep. If I'm underground, I tend to be oblivious. Um, Good morning, Dr. Liz. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hey, that's a mountain. Well, it's a meadow. And we've determined that we are far enough out that this could be more or less where we are. Ah, yeah, right there. Okay. Let's set the bed down, get a respawn point. I don't know that I need to map out anything because I see stuff going underneath here, and this is called Under the Meadow. I feel like this is where I should start looking, or I even start worrying about various directions of things. Hey, spider. I did not remember that this had flame on it. Okay, it does. Let's see. I am doing well, thank you. How are you doing? I know the youngsters may have kept you up a bit. Okay, if I understand correctly. Before I go way down there, I'm gonna do stuff. That may be too far. Don't need to place blocks, and we don't need to fly. So Bob over there is not guarding one. I can't get in there. Not gonna stop me from shooting Bob. Both Bobs. Because that's just a reflex at this point. Okay. Not seeing anything here, and I didn't see anything there. go back and take note of coordinates after all. Okay, so we are at 4121, negative 50. I'm actually going to write this down because the torch thing is not going to work the same way because of going underground. So, lodestone is at negative 4120, negative 5040. Then furthest out we can go on the X. Or 40, 55. On the negative 50, 40, the Z coordinate. Negative 40. Trying to math on stream, never a good idea. Thing 2 had a play last night and it was fantastic. They had a cast party afterwards. It was less fantastic for you because you're not meant to be up that late anymore. Fair. Yeah, but you still working on your coffee? Yeah, I mean, I probably should have reconsidered because I'm barely awake. It's fine. All right. I still am leaning towards that. And so I may actually place some torches to mark my way as I go. As under. Add a little here too. I will clean up my mess after. Okay. That way is out. Okay. In theory, you know where it is. In practice, you can't find it. Okay. There. I want to throw there just for safekeeping. This room for safekeeping. From after us. And we'll venture down. We cannot go below Y0. And we are currently at negative 460. We're close to on that. Negative 50. We are nowhere near that. I see. I think. Are shooting at it. Yeah. It was something. Negative 4142. Ways to go. That was a on that. Up is out. Have nothing coming up on us from behind. not seeing anything here. I presume I would be looking for prey. Poker box. Of course, I've been more focused on not letting any mobs spawn than I have been on. Oh, and it is dark out. Down. We're over here too. No, this is how I came in. Just there. Right? Right? Oh, goody. But I cannot get down there without either going into flight mode or trapdoor. Actually can't be down there. Huh. Could be reachable from. Not appear to be. Oh. That. Speaking of sleeping, Bonquisha, are you tired? Moment. Clean up over here. Anything back here? Oh, green and thought creeper. But no, just aha! All right, let me thing should be coming in that way. Or less. Power. Thank you. So observant. Thank you, Bonquisha. Oh, hello, spider. Hi, spider. Walked by it so many times. I'm surprised I didn't walk by it more times. I spent so little time in that one little thing. I just went in long enough to light it up so that nothing could come out behind me. And, well, nothing came up behind me, but there were lots of things up here, apparently. I will leave that rotten flesh. Rot. Okay. That was under the meadow. Try watch your head. Going east. You think I missed a torch? Let me check. Let's get this one back. Find the lodestone. Okay. Oh, yes. Shout. Two of them, in fact. Okay. Now we're good. No, it does matter. Because other people could either before the season ends or after the world download decide to do the Explorers Guild, and they should find it exactly the way it was intended to be found. Oh, and Celestial has joined the game. Ah, Secret Santa-ing. Yes. What are we doing for time? It is not even 11 yet, and I have found 2 ashes, which means at some point I'm going to find myself stuck, because that's way too good of luck. And I should add, since I did just mention it, for any lurkers who are wondering, yes, we do get world downloads, but since this is a supporter SMP, it is only available to subscribed via Patreon to pros. So do think of things in some ways similar to the way like Hermitcraft would or AlphaCraft think about things, but unlike those, it's not available just generally to support. But that does mean you could join and download prior seasons if there was stuff you want to check out. I still keep meaning to go back to season 1. Explore that a little, just because I was not on this. But it shapes the way you build things, because you do think of things not only in terms of what do I want to do during the course of this season, but also what do I want um, what do I want it to look like when everything's done and people can download it. Okay. What's the name of this one? Watch your head. This is going to be a tight squeeze somewhere. On point set. Let's have a quick look around first. Oh. Something could be like within clickable reach there, but no. Okay. All right. This is at negative 400, 72. Cross out the old coordinates. Oh, negative 475, 25. Oh, 5. Okay, that's my range. I can math, totally. Let's have a little more tea. Oh, but that's a little beyond. Okay. Da-da-da. A little too far. Okay. Back. Bed, because it is time to sleep. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. Oh, hi there. By all means, please come out into the daylight. This does look like a place to watch my head. Among other things. And my back. Alright, nothing should be coming out of there. Making sure I pick up this is going to be interesting. Yeah. Okay, I was just trying to map out the area. Seasons are always pretty busy in the first couple weeks, and then several people who don't have time to play as consistently as others. Absolutely. Oh, I missed a lot. So, Blue Owl, you're saying when you were on season 1 briefly, but by the time you joined, pretty much everyone else had finished the season, so you didn't know much. Yeah, that's how I am on Craft at the moment. Helping out with a few things here and there. Wrap up that season. But hoping to be a little more active once the launch happens. Where was I actually mapping? Where's the... That's it. Bloodstone. Okay. This way. Heading for 7205. $73.55 because north goes increasingly negative. Alright, if I'm getting quiet, I'm concentrating. Still feel like in here makes a lot of sense. And also I've made a whole lot of mess I'm gonna need to clean up one way or another. Yeesh. Ah! Got it! I was correct. Now I need to... Oh, Stina and Aletha didn't even find this one. Which doesn't mean they couldn't find it, it just means they may have run out of time. But, still. Aha! clean up my mess without getting shot, blown up, or otherwise murdered. Hubs. Just for glow lichen. I'm gonna have to get those others from the other direction. What just thing just something here. Okay. Should be everything. The light from over here should be coming from outside. Not appear to be the case. Is there? All right. Oh, you know, as I'm singing along with Orchestereo, I'm remembering that I said I got on the ground. Shout out. Channel. Do that. GG Bunquisha. There we go. It. Wouldn't even put your bed down outside of your base, so if night came along on in your base, you just log out until morning came. I mean, fair. That is another approach, especially if you don't want to have your spawn getting reset. Any here did it? funny. I've gotten so used to using face cam in such a short period of time. I'm sitting here making facial expressions and gestures that you can't see because I don't have the camera on. But it is so challenging figuring out how to deal with having to keep changing the camera for different things. Bye, Doc. I'm unlikely to be at the thing this afternoon, but have an awesome time. Out of way. Is where the camera needs to be for stream and where it needs to be for TCG and where it needs to be for a Zoom meeting are 3 different places. I have 2 cameras, one of which has apparently decided to just not work after apparently throwing a fit because I got the one that was never intended to be a replacement. It's supposed to be in addition to. But okay, whatever. You can hear the birds waking up outside. You're glad you don't have archery today. You would not be awake long enough to be trusted with a bow. Oh dear. I have not done archery in so long. And I've never done it for any extended period of time, but yet I still miss it. I'm not sure I could do it today. Just for physical limitations, but it is so much fun. This is quite the coral reef. Okay. And still more of it. Wow. Usually do it every Monday, but the range you go to is closed for maintenance today. Ah. Well, it sounds like that worked out well. Instance. What? It has to be somebody's business. Oh, no. It's... Speaking of this afternoon's practice stuff, it's the Super Stina party. Means we're... no, that was Where's Wally back there. Now we're at the Super party. Means there's a portal around here. Where? Back this way, I think. I've been told that no, it is not secret, so I'm not going to worry about ducking inside to use the portal. I'm also not going to... Ooh, I had not seen this since it's been done up. This I am going to spend a moment to ooh and ah over. Oh, this is so perfect. Nice. And we're in the red tunnels, so north. Oh, okay. Christmas tree in the middle of the hub, which somebody had mentioned, and I totally forgot about. That was Pillar? Which, the Christmas tree or the hallway or yes? Okay. Let's put away my finds. Oh! I have trophies for the ones I've found everything of. Did I miss that? I think I missed that before. Thank you, Owl. Yes, because we got all of Let It Snow, we got all of Pretty Prismarine, and we got all of Glitter Magic. Okay, and now have all of Digging Deep. And all of Flower Power. Hey. Let's go put these away. Okay. There are 3 left. Okay. I think... Alright. It has been an hour and 15 minutes and I've found 3. I want to see if I can actually find the rest of them. Oh no, believe me, Al, I was not suggesting you log in right now. By any means. But yeah, so I just missed them. They were there earlier. And I missed, oh wait. Funny fungi. I didn't put that up. Which would be this one. Hey, cool. So yes, I have 3 left to find. What are the odds? I feel like I should still take one at a time because if I take all 3, I'm going to jinx myself. What big teeth you have. That has to be a dripstone cave. Has to be, right? I can only think that would be a dripstone cave. What? Oh. Right. When I put mini HUD on this instance for the other server, that means it's I want it to play. I don't coordinates in the upper left, but until now I have not been realizing they're there. I should sleep. Take all 3 if I want. I'm the only one doing them at the moment. I mean, that is also true. And I'm not like mining or anything else that like this. Pretty much fine at the moment. Find myself over by our base. I will grab more gunpowder, make some rockets. There are rockets, also there's plenty of rockets in the explorer's backpack. But if I use them, I'm going to want to replace them anyway. So one or the other. There are 8 cards short of what you need. Lurking while making those. Huh? I'm so confused. What cards are you making? Oh, Christmas cards! Right. I forgot you were making Christmas cards. I was in total Minecraft mode and like What, you're doing map art for cards? For what? I mean, that would be an idea, wouldn't it? For some future season. Greenhouse TCG? You've been tempted to map art Uno? Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, there's fewer of us, so it wouldn't take whatever it took Beef, 9 months? Well, no, there's not actually fewer of us. There's fewer of us who are consistently playing. But I think there are still something like 30 of us total, so it could take about the same amount of time, to be honest. There is the whole game design thing. That is also true. And as somebody who is still wrestling with designing a game that I've been working on for well over a year now, to my classroom, I will confirm game design is difficult. Even if you're mashing together existing game mechanics. You're willing to do a card game, but not smart enough to come up with the actual gameplay. If someone did that part, you'd be willing to do the art for it? Challenge issued, I guess. I don't know that I'm smart enough. If I were to do it, it would end up being just an absolute ripoff of Hermitcraft TCG. That is the only trading card game of that type that I have ever played. I've not played like Pokemon or Magic or any of those. And I gather that Hermitcraft TCG is what people have said. It's got a lot of Pokemon mechanics in it, a lot of Magic the Gathering. Obviously adapted. I'm slowly getting the hang of how TCG works. If anyone else on the greenhouse has gotten TCG cards and wants to play a game over Discord, by the way, I am totally open to that. Again, means fun with camera because I have to set up the camera so that you can see the board. Although, having now watched Vintage Beef's unboxing and suggestion to hold the board, that makes it so much easier to capture playing space in a way that everything is visible enough. And if I can get somebody who would want to play, who would be up for having Owl watch, I'm happy to talk through the best as I understand it. It has definitely taken a lot of it. I mean, it's not a puzzle in the same way that you tend to focus on puzzle games. So I can see that. The strategy, I mean, I'm not terribly good at the strategy. And to be honest, when I ordered cards, my intent was only ever to collect them. I did not expect that I would end up getting into but between a couple of other discords, there have been other people who wanted to play, but so far no other greenhouse folks. But again, if somebody's watching this on the VOD or whatever and would be up for playing, I would love to. It also reminds me, at some point I need to pull myself back up to the comic shop and get more sleeves, because my estimate of how many I needed was way low. And also I need to think about how to store the cards, because once you put them into protective sleeves, they no longer fit to the boxes they came in, because, you know, now you've increased the size of them. So it's microscopic for each one, pretty much. Put all together, it's and the way I have them right now is not ideal at all. Like, they're at least in sleeves, but they are not in secure boxes or bags of any. If I was enough of a sewist, I would try making some drawstring bags, but I'm not that much of a sewist. I can like reattach buttons and mend small tears, but that's about it. Yeesh. Very tall mountain stuff spawning in front of me. Da-da-da-da-da. Name of this one again? How about I don't ask that while I'm flying towards big teeth you have, right? Dripstone Cave. My expectation here. Da, 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 da. So gorgeous. I really love taigas. Eek! BRB, grab me a drink. Okie doke. Sorry, I keep getting so quiet. I tend to do that when I focus. I think I need to land and sleep. While the music gets way too loud. Or way too energetic, I should say. There's nothing that exciting happening right now. You know, the other thing, though, I'm expecting Dripstone Cave, but we just went through a whole bunch of taiga. Also could be an area full of wolves, right? Yeah! Around here somewhere. There we go. Okay. We're at 140. 70, 10. Okay. So that means we can go up to E215 down to 5 on the x-axis. Z-axis, go up to 70, 85. I think I think the torch thing is not going to work here. Feeling we're going into a drip. Oh, I don't see one so far. I just see mobs in this cave. Okay. Really expecting this was going to be a dripstone cave. This is what I get for assuming, right? This is why you don't assume. I don't necessarily care about the drops, but I do want to grab that XP for my wings. Aha, there is dripstone. Okay. Somebody else's XP, but I'll take it. Not as much dripstone as I was expecting. Okay, and it could be underwater. This is the one where you almost died while placing it. Got down to half a heart. Lovely. That's not terrifying at all. Take a quick look under here. Yeah. That strongly suggests to me, unless I find it right around here, it is an underwater one. And it would be hard. Brown shulker to blend in too much with all. Good. Hard. Okay. I may, just to minimize the stuff coming to kill me, light up here a bit. Because, yeah, stuff like that. Alright, well, apparently I'm also going to have some pork chop power. Come on. Now that's just not fair. There we go. Yes, and this is why we're lighting up. If Al almost died here, there's a good chance I will almost die too. take some precautions. No, stop it. And once again, gonna have a whole bunch of cleaning up to do. That's okay. Right. Back up to the lodestone in the bed. Oh, goody, you guys. And with a village right over there. But you don't have a banner. I don't care. There's the one with the banner. Do I have a flint and steel? I don't. That's annoying. Have iron. Have flint anywhere. That's brilliant. Why do I not have either flint and steel or a bucket of lava somewhere? There's an awful lot of gravel here. Perhaps I'm gonna bother using my shovel because it has silk touch. There we go. Hey, banner dude. Where'd you go? Didn't just despawn, did he? They don't usually do that. I think. I saw the banner dude. I would not have wasted all that time had I not seen the banner dude. Maybe he fell to his... Because that is certainly easy enough to do here. Okay, well, if I do run into him, I have flint and steel. Okay, the other reason I had back up here was... What did I just do? Annoying. Nothing has spawned down here. Banner dude or otherwise. Yes, it has. About enough. While continuing to add torches. I just assumed things didn't. On my head. Alright. Try with just the doors first. Well, no, the night vision is to it. Alright, let's go ahead. That, so I eat that up and get rid of it. One, two, three, four, five. Four. That. Okay. It's gonna turn out not to be under here, and I'm gonna feel like an idiot for doing all this. But if nothing else, it makes looking under here easier. Rather than just relying on dynamic lighting and doors. Okay. Expecting to find something that's in one of these nooks and crannies. Means this is probably not where I should be looking. But Could be. The odds are either brown shulker box masquerading as dripstone or granite. I think. See, granite's weird. Neither red nor pink nor brown would quite blend. But I suppose any of them are possibilities. Or a light gray one masquerading as stone. Or andesite. Be my guess. But hey, we've also got a whole bunch of diorite here. The white one masquerading as diorite. I could also be barking up the wrong tree entirely. And I accept this possibility because it is something I have done repeatedly in this endeavor. All areas I've already checked. And oh, your good black drawing pen is running out of ink. Oh, I hate when that happens. What kind of drawing pens do you use? I've been going back and forth between a few for a while. I was a loyal Micron pen user. This one I've currently got, Artist's Loft, which has actually been lasting me even better, and I think that's the Michaels sort of generic brand. And I think it's meant to be a generic of Faber-Castell. I don't think I've ever used Faber-Castell. Those have always struck me as just a little too professional for my level of drawing. The cow. Dripstone up there. Mm. Okay. Currently have Marabou Fineliner graphics, but that's just because they came in a Sketchbox subscription back in the day. You have Spectrum Noir and metallics that you love, and some Artist Soft colors that you like. And the Blue Owl is offering hints. I mean, I've already found 3 today, so I feel like I shouldn't ask for hints. But if I am completely barking up the wrong tree and need to move on from the areas I have already been searching like a bunch of times, then that is a hint I would be willing to take. Marabou you have in black and 4 sizes that you use for lining Christmas cards. Brush 2, 4, and 8. Nice. I used to use the 0.2 size a lot. And then it just started seeming too scratchy, and I don't know if that was the pens had changed or my writing style had changed. The fact that you said you got down to half a heart suggests to me, it while placing this, suggests to me that either it's up there, you fell down onto a stalagmite, or it's under the water and you almost drowned. Those are the two most likely, other than all the things spawning in here. That's obviously also. I mentioned cleaning up after myself. But I will clean up after myself. Go up there. Oh, here. Look like it from below. I've actually been here long enough for there to be a wandering trader. Are you kidding me? I've been here that long yet. Didn't quite get that. No, tired brain is totally understandable. I get that. And I'm also babbling, which doesn't help. If I am completely barking up the wrong tree, please go ahead and tell me that, but please don't give me anything too specific. Because I feel like I've already gotten so much done today that I shouldn't have any clues that are too specific. But if I am completely barking up the wrong tree, please let me know and I will move on to area. Dear Twitch, you're not trying to write a command, you're trying to write a chat. Oh, I know. I just love when it does that. Those look like shoulder. I am in the wrong spot. I will know when I see the teeth. Interesting. So not just generally dripstone then. More specific than that. Okay, then let's clean up my mess. We'll leave that there for the moment and start working on taking this apart. I'm missing 2 pieces here. Prismarine. I was very amused when I did Spotify Wrapped. See that apparently, I mean, I'm not surprised. The playlist I most often listen to is called Minecraft. But um, like the out of the top 5, I think 4 of them were from the Empire's musical. Um, and one was Grimm's Double Trouble, which was about double life. The thing that surprised me was that it was Double Trouble and not Bad Boys. But then I realized while I certainly hear Grimm's Bad Boys song more often, that's because I downloaded it and made it an alarm tone. So Spotify's obviously not going to count all those because I'm not using Spotify to hear it. And that would be why occasionally I will react rather strongly to my alarm going off because I'm not actually meaning to like rebroadcast Joel yelling, "This is why they call me the bad boy of the server." But I will say that Joel Smallish Bean screaming, "We're the bad boys" at you is a very effective wake-up sound. So it has stayed as an alarm. I only use it for certain things. And I have tried to make it that it's not going off while I'm on stream. Usually it is. Sunlight and gloom. And stuff spawning down there, so I think we can safely say I have moved most, if not all, and a final check through spectator. Let me go grab that XP. What about the rotten flesh? Things could use the XP. Okay. Need to keep looking for the teeth. Spotify going in your office all day, so your Wrapped is very much just the stuff most frequently liked playlist. It is a great alarm sound. What was? Huh? What just poofed? Another zombie, apparently. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but whatever. Alright, so I need to keep looking for the teeth. Let's put the... box away. Still not where I can... my pork chop. Here. So my guess is going to be a dripstone cave that looks much more like a monster mouth. Okay. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. Anytime now. Come on. Yeah, I think a zombie had spawned and came up and was flaming and died next to me uh without hitting me. I just turned and saw poof and rotten flesh and that I think I'm going to circle the area a bit more. Oh. See it? Maybe? There's dripstone here, but I don't see this looking particularly like teeth. Maybe not. Hmm. Up there? No. I think I'm getting a little far. What about over here? What's this? What we got going on here? Just a ravine. Boring old ravine, no teeth. Lovely flower forest over there. Plant. Oh, well, no, that's your ping that's all, not mine. Oh. Wait. Teeth. See teeth. I'm gonna want to go get that, want to go get that back. I'm actually gonna do that far, I think. Two. I'm sure that I can take the corners I need. There we go. Okay. Now, is it could be overhead, so the night vision from that is not. Let's look, see what we got. Goodness. You are not kidding about what big T. Whoa! What's that? The conduit actually shooting at it? I didn't know the conduit would recognize a skelly as a problem. I only went after, like, still, aquatic mobs. Cool. Feeling it's gonna be near the T. Probably not over. Anyway. Fighting for the win? Ah, that's where you're coming from. Stop it. Conduit. Okay. Oh. Slow down the spawns. There. Ooh. Goody. May have once again jumped the gun going for the conduit. I'm still glad to have it. Oh dear. Right. Ooh. That. Is that one of the stalactites? See. I just bounced up against it. Gosh, all the things. I can see why you got down to half a heart in this one, Blue Owl. Is wow. this cave is much death. And it could very well be down there. So try to slow down the death. Spawning. No, wait a minute. Wouldn't be able to get back out. That's two, that's two, that's two. Get strafe to that. Alright, if it's not possible to get back out without locks or wings, then there might be another way out. Water doesn't go down far enough for that to be the way out. This is all at least 2, if not 3 blocks of a jump. I need to look up here. I feel like not that's not. Aha! Okay. Grab that. Always be kind. Ooh. I think that's an even shorter list. Cool. Okay. Oh good, it's night. Safe to sleep here? I think it might be. Oh, all the things, yep. Let's just get down here and let them all burn up and despawn and whatever else they're gonna do. Grab my torches from over here. Of course. Okay. Okay. Three, yep. Okay. Shall we try that again? No, we shall not try that again. We're gonna walk up there. Or try to. I think we might be done because you're hiding under a crate. I can't shoot you. I did shoot you. I'm still logged in, so that's something. But wow, am I lagging. But yet it doesn't look like I should be. So weird. Oh no, 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 no. Oops. Uh, uh, what? A dirt that doesn't want to stack. I have oak log that went bye-bye. My connection is now down to 1 bar. Yeah, that's that likely. And I don't have any oak. It's over at the Super Cena party. I have 1 bar. You have 2 bars, so we're both not doing so great here. I think that's the end of stream. Also, didn't want to die and lose all your stuff. Carrying all the guild stuff with you, of course, including the book with all the locations written in it, of course. Drown with a trident, yeah, that would do it. Let's get rid of all the mob drops that don't need to be eating up inventory space. And in fact, the gravel I don't need. Just trying to get flint. East Coastism, because that's probably a thing. It probably is. Yeah, trident dudes are awful. Okay. So we're gonna put this stuff away. And I think we're just gonna call it. Because I already have a tree that I need to repair. Well, there was a flower forest over there. That's gonna have some oak trees. Up. We're not flying anywhere. Should be able to Find a small oak tree, chop it down. Got some wood to fix the one that blew up. Should also give us some saplings so we can. I'm not gonna grab one that's sure. That one's not. This one's good. Do not understand what is with this version of fast leaf decay. Why some of it not. But whatever. I have a couple more over here. Let's go repair that tree. And then we'll call it. There we go. It's fixed. Probably not correctly, but it's fixed. I'm going to leave the bed, the ender chest, everything here, and just log out. Although bars are coming back, but given that we've had a couple of issues with lag, I think I'm just gonna call it there. And say thank you very much to everybody who's been watching, whether you're lurking, whether you're chatting, whether you are giving me hints. I'm glad you were able to be here and watch, Al. It was great to have you. So good to see you. And of course, Bonquisha, always good to see you as well. Let me find someone to raid. Who is, oh, you know what? You're both artists. I'm going to go for Cherry Fire. I don't know how long they've been up. Right, so let's click over there and see. They've only been up for less than an hour. So yes, we are going to go Cherry Fire. And I think you will really enjoy their art. If you have seen Martin and the Littlewoods thumbnails, then you have seen Cherry Fire's art. I believe they have also done some of the Life series merch art. And their little stream avatar dudes are custom made by them. So yes, let's convince. Here we go. We're ready to head on over. Let's get the desktop audio so you can hear it, because of course it's being weird. Yeah, so I think you'll enjoy. Let's head on over and say hello. And again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all. Hey. Bye.
Their own, I guess, little.
Let's do this.
How do you feel about Impulse's new song?
Nursing Geek, thank you for the rate of 3. How is it? How was your stream? What were you doing? Are you guys having a good time? We're just drawing over here, so welcome in.
That, yeah, he agreed it.
And we're talking about Secret Life,
it also
the Minecraft series on YouTube right now.
And bringing tensions down. BC, it goes back to green and yellow chill times. I've betrayed Green. I haven't been catching up with.
Oh, did Martin enter and ask about it? Let me open it real quick so I can pull it up, because I want to. I feel like the chat should get to see it. Let me pull it up, because I think it's so funny. Not everybody knows that Martin has a Tumblr account, but let me open it up real quick. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I found it. Wait, he does? Yeah. Here, let me show you guys. Here's the ass that B was talking about. I think that was B who mentioned it. Yeah. What is your opinion on happened in session 7? When watching the other perspectives, it felt like you were missing, especially from the apocalypse. Would it be better if it, as a red you got the task? Yeah, it was a strange one. I couldn't participate or be a victim of it. I was literally the only person who couldn't join in. Yeah, this is my main point. This is my main point as well. Like, it genuinely just feels like he's excluded from it, despite the fact being, like, it feels like every season they're always, like, hyping up, like, every single season they're like, oh my god, they're red, that's dangerous, no way. And then they give the most dangerous task to a yellow. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. But that's just part of it. But the series is all about working with what you've got, and all the fleeting and chaos it meant. I had the opportunity to lay traps, etc. It was good. He did have other stuff he could have done, right? So it's not like he didn't do anything, right? But I agree it may have worked better as a red task, but it could have also run the risk of the only red on the server going out in the first attempt and things landing in a stalemate due to everybody having high armor and environmental threats now being lesser. The comment section on some POVs are a bit flary about it, but the age-old rule applies. If it makes the cut, all the creators are fine with it. The real question is, alongside beat-ups, who else are we going to try to recruit the big dogs? Yeah, like, it's, again, not the end of the world, right? He doesn't necessarily care too much, right? So that's the Martin Littlewood opinion on it. So things happen, we can't do anything but fun discussing, so that's part of it, but yeah. That is the main consensus, it seems, at least to me. Want it all. I can't believe we're getting controversial while we're drawing Ollie the Orion sound. Isn't that crazy, guys? Daydreamer, falling behind, falling behind, falling behind. Get there in my own time. Daydreamer, falling behind, falling behind, falling behind. Get there in my own time.
I mean, on a different note, there was a bunch of banner art that came from the session.
That is true. That is true. That's a good point. That is a good point. Fan art is always the best place to look.
Eating the art up like those cats that take massive bites out of their food. We love fan art in this house. I've cracked the code on switching avatars. My Mumbo Gotchi isn't being betrayed. He is simply going to get a tasty snack break. I'm going to become jelly right here and now. I feel like out of all the non-red people, the tasks could have gone to Gem was one of the best options.
Yeah, no, of all the non-reds, Gem was the best option, for sure.